Let's definitely predict Game of the Year. So I think for sure, Expedition 33. 1,000,000% shoe-in. 1,000,000%. I think for sure, Silksong. 1,000,000% Silksong will be on the list. Even if it's not even close to my Game of the Year, I still like the game, and I can still see why people love the game. Game journalists love the game as well. I just don't like it nearly as much as Hollow Knight 1, but I think Silksong will definitely get the nod here for at least a nomination. I think for sure, Death Stranding 2. 1,000,000,000%. Jeff Keighley is like best buddies, is literally gay for Hideo Kojima, which is totally fair. And Death Stranding 2 was apparently very good as well. I have not played Death Stranding 2. I did play Death Stranding 1, and Death Stranding 1 was way better than I expected. Way better. And 2 is on my list to play. So I would say Death Stranding 2 is absolutely going to be nominated. For sure. Walking Sim, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still good. It's still really good. I think... Okay, here are the ones I'm not sure about. And then we'll try to iterate. Not sure. KCD 2. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is my Game of the Year. 1,000,000%. This is my Game of the Year. Out of all the games I played, this is the one I love the most. This is the one I think is just like far and ahead the best fucking Game of the Year. I think Expedition 33, a lot of people who's played both would vote Expedition 33, and that is totally fair. Expedition 33 is an amazing game, absolutely deserves the nod, and if it wins, I won't be upset or anything. But KCD 2 is my Game of the Year. Now, the problem is it came out in, like, February. So because it came out in, like, February, recency bias is absolutely a big thing, and especially a thing in, like, the Game Awards and stuff. So I definitely feel it came out so early, there's a chance it might not get a nomination. I think another one is Split Fiction. Apparently, extremely good game. People loved it. It's by the same people who did the divorce game and everything like that, which actually won Game of the Year. So, apparently Split Fiction is really fucking good as well. I think absolutely it will be a possibility to be on here, and maybe in fact it should be, but there's only 6 choices. So these 3 I'm sure about. These 3 I'm 1,000,000% sure about. Hades 2. Hades 2. Ooh, that's a good one. Hades 2 is like a 10 out of 10 game, people said. I played all of Hades 1. I played all of Hades 1. I've not played 2 yet. And it's just like, it's just a very thick race. It's just a very, very thick race. I think Peak is a possibility because it's like an amazing small indie game. And it's one that, like, stole the hearts and minds of many. So it kind of deserves the nod, in my opinion. I think games like this are really, really unique. I don't think that it will make it. Because, Game Awards for Game of the Year just generally don't like multiplayer games, so I don't think it'll make it. But, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Yeah, Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza will absolutely be nominated. I do not think it should be, but I think it will be. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because Jeff Keighley and the games journalists and everything, they literally suck the fucking dick of Nintendo. They cannot stop sucking Nintendo's dick. They cannot stop sucking Mario dick. They literally cannot. And, Bonanza apparently is very good, but apparently is really short, and it was still a lot of fun, apparently. I've not played it. I don't have a Switch 2. I probably never will get a Switch 2. So, yeah, but people said they loved it. But now we're down to 2. Fuck, we're only down... Ghost of Yotai? Ghost of Yotai does not deserve a nomination at all. It is a decent game. It is a good game. But it is not even a great game. Like, a lot of people who played Tsushima and Yotai and everything, they just straight up prefer Tsushima. Like, it's just not even close. So, I would say that if it gets 5 or 6, it would be a fucking travesty. It really would. I think this would be a travesty. Assassin's Creed Shadows? No shot. No shot. If it was Assassin's Creed Shadows, I would actually walk up to Jeff Keighley and slap him in the face. I would unironically do it. There's no way. And, like, Jeff Keighley is a shill, but a shill enough to put Yotai on. Not a shill enough to put Assassin's Creed Shadows on. Shadows was, like, Yotai, but, like, divided by 10. You know? If people are relatively, like, positive but slightly mixed about Yotai, in terms of its quality, it's not actually, like, a 10 out of 10 game or anything like that, then Shadows was, like, fucking dog shit. And, you know, I need to make the video about Ubisoft as well, because the numbers are starting to come out for Tsushima. Sorry, for Shadows. And, you know, you know how, like, all game journalists was like, oh, go woke, and I guess you're gonna top the charts, and everyone's, like, talking about Shadows and, like, sucking his dick and being like, oh, yeah, it's the best game ever, it sold so well, blah, blah, blah. Well, Ubisoft is, like, literally fucking dying. So, how does this compute? And I just want to point out, I was right all along. And I don't care about the character of Shadows or anything like that. Like I made very clear, the game is just fucking dog shit. It's just fucking mid dog shit, and it has pay-to-win mechanics in a single-player game. If that game gets on Game of the Year list, then anything good I said about Jeff Keighley goes out the window. I don't think it will, though. I don't think it will. I don't think I have to go that far, because I don't think there's any shot. It's a good idea to talk about, but, like, I just don't see it. Monster Hunter Wilds? Monster Hunter Wilds is at, like, a 13% on Steam. There's no shot. If that happens, I'll eat my hat. 39%. Okay. 39%. Not 13. But still. You wish that Ubisoft would die already? Well, you're gonna love my new video then. Because it kind of is. There's been some news about Ubisoft, and it is not good news for Ubisoft. Okay, all right. Any other Game of the Year contenders, guys? Any other Game of the Year contenders? I'm trying to remember. Oh! Megabunk. Begabunk! If I was Jeff Keighley, I would put Megabonk on the Game of the Year list. Absolutely. Night Rain? Nope. Nope. If it was Elden Ring, sure, but not Night Rain. Night Rain was, like, aggressively mid for a lot of people. Imagine Avowed. If it was Avowed, it'd be worse than Assassin's Creed Shadows, bro. It'd be worse. Pro Skater? No way. No way. Which pro? Do you mean Skate, or do you mean Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Either way, just no shot. I think if I was Jeff Keighley, my list would be minus Donkey Kong Bonanza, sub for Megabonk, KCD2, and Peak. That would be my last three. That would be my last three. Absolutely. Battlefield 6? No way. No way. If the campaign for Battlefield 6 was good, then I could see it. I think Battlefield 6 would be probably a shoo-in for a nomination for Best Multiplayer. Absolutely. The new Doom game? Oh, right, with the shield? People didn't even like that game. I don't think so. Like, it looked cool, but apparently it was not that good. The Doom the Middle Ages or whatever it was called. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Doom the Dark Ages. Avowed? There's no way. Yeah, Avowed, there's no shot. Avowed was aggressively mid, and I think Jeff Keighley is smart enough to know it. Like, Jeff Keighley is... Remember, guys, Jeff Keighley is an actual gamer. He is a gamer. He is corpo, but he is a gamer. And any true gamer knows Avowed is fucking dog shit. No true gamer would ever put Avowed on their Game of the Year list. No true gamer. And am I gatekeeping? Absolutely. I wish we would gatekeep more. Absolutely, I wish we would gatekeep more. Shield, Sonic Racing? I think Sonic Racing is a possibility for multiplayer, but not for Game of the Year. Felt like PB water guns. Yeah, exactly. It was rough, man. Avowed. I was trying to be like, very, even-handed on Avowed for the first night, but like, dude, Avowed was just so fucking mid, bro. It was so fucking mid. Yeah. Okay, it's time to make our choices, because I think Megabunk rounds out the actual Game of the Year contenders. Borderlands 4 any good? People liked it, but it was like okay. It was like good, but it had so many problems with graphics and like it has the same problem of Monster Hunter Wilds, where the game is good, but the graphical problems are so rough and people are so pissed off about the game. I don't see any shot that it would be on the Game of the Year list. That's the thing. I would say, I'm just gonna put it out there, KCD2. If KCD2 is not on the list, it would be a fucking travesty. Granted, it is my Game of the Year. Night Rain, I don't think Night Rain's on it. So you gotta remember, they don't like multiplayer-centric games for Game of the Year. That's the thing. You gotta go with, like, this is like an award show. It's not like, what is your personal Game of the Year or anything. Maybe Night Rain would be on multiplayer. We can absolutely do a list for multiplayer as well if you want. But I think for sure, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 should be on this list. If there is justice in this world, it will be. Now, what will round it out? If there was justice in the world, it would be Megabonk. But there is no justice in the world, and I think it's going to be Hades 2. Or Split Fiction. Both of these games won Game of the Year for the first game previously. Both of these games are basically like Oscar bait as well as being good games. Kappa? Why Kappa? Wait, what part is the Kappa? Or do you mean that I said both? Alright. Okay. Let's go with Split Fiction had much more fanfare. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Because I was doing a little bit of a cop-out, because I said both. You're right. Split Fiction. This is my list. Kappa on the... What? Now you're just saying it. Oh my god. Alright. This is my... What do you guys think? How likely do you guys think this is? I think for these three, I am 1,000,000% sure. For Donkey Kong Bonanza, I am like 80% sure. Oh my, now you guys are just capping. For Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it should be on there. But I'm only about 60% on this. And Split Fiction, I'm down to like 40. But yeah, these three, 1,000,000%. 1 trillion%. I would give up YouTube if I was wrong on these three. I would bet that much. I would go that far on my bet. You heard him? Yeah. Yeah. I'll stand by that bet. There's no way. Because if I'm wrong on the top three, Expedition 33, Silk Song, Death Stranding 2, then that means I do not know nearly enough that I think I do. And I should stop making YouTube videos. Yep. Absolutely. I'll stand by that. Now, best multiplayer. What other awards do we care about? Best multi? How many are in best multi? Is it 6? Or is it... Because not all of them are 6. I think for best multi, let's just assume it's 6. I think it is for sure Helldivers 2. I think for sure it will be Peak. For sure it will be the RV game. I think RV there yet. I think that's what it's called. I think for sure it will be Battlefield 6. I think it should be Arc Raiders, but I do think they'll be snubbed. When is Tetris getting nominated? True. I think for sure... What other big multiplayer games came out this year? Repo. Repo. Ooh, dude. I still haven't played Repo, but people love this fucking game, man. Minesweeper, yeah. I think this is a good shot. Helldivers, Peak, RV game. RV there yet? I think it's called RV there yet. And Battlefield 6, Arc Raiders, and Repo. I don't know. There's a few. Oh, right. Best multiplayer. Wait, guys. We have to delete one. Marvel's Rivals. Okay, let's take out RV. Marvel Rivals. There is no way Marvel's Rivals does not get a nod for best multiplayer. Best narrative? Ooh. Should we do best? Okay, let's do best narrative. Best narrative. Expedition 33. KCD 2. Death Stranding. What else had a good narrative? Oh, Dispatch? Do you think Dispatch would get a nod here? It should. Night Rain is there? Oh, you think Night Rain would be on here? What would I get rid of? What do you think I should get rid of for best multiplayer for Night Rain? Yeah, Night Rain might be on this. Well, you 100% bet Dispatch gets entirely snubbed? Yeah, I think it's likely. Yeah. Oh, we also have to do, like, best actor. Because they do have the best actor. Hold on. I'll make that as well. Best actor. I think, like, Expedition 33 will have, like, 3 people on here, 4 people. It'll be the entire list. Charlie Cox for sure. Ben Starr is always on here. Jennifer English for sure. Oh god. Tom McRae. He's Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 guy. Tom McRae. For sure. He oh my god, dude. He was so good. And he's done it for 2 years, 2 games. Ben Starr was in Warframe as well. I'm very worried you're right. About which one? You don't think Helldivers makes it? For best multi? There's no shot. I think Repo might get fucked. Because we already have Peak. And I think Peak 100% gets on there. I think Repo is, like, too mainstream and too little critically acclaimed. So I think you might be right for this one. What was the game that we're thinking of here for this? For best multi? Guys, I forgot. Night Rain. Thank you. Thank you. Night Rain. Okay. Best narrative. What else would be on best narrative? What else? Hey, Figgy, welcome back. Helldivers did come out in 2024. Oh, shit. That's a good point. But no, I think they kind of, like, relax the rules about that for this. It's not like one that came out. It's kind of like the best multiplayer game of the year, including if it's already been out. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Split Fiction? Yeah. Yeah, Split Fiction. That's a good one. What else? Or do you think it's only going to be 5? We're doing our predictions, Figgy. Silent Hill. Ooh. It's actually a really good call. I didn't play it, but it looked good. I like the dev for it. Best actor? Okay. When did Indiana Jones come out? Okay. Can anyone look up if Indiana Jones came out in time for the awards? God, what the fuck is his name? He's the dude who is always... He's like the best voice actor in gaming. Not named Matt Mercer. He's the other one. It released December 9th? Okay, so it can make it on here. What's his name? No, Yuri is Spider-Man guy. Good guess, but that is the other guy. He's good, but he's not this one. Nolan North, he's another really good actor, but he's not. I'm thinking of the guy who played Indiana Jones. This guy was so good. And he's like, he was in Death Stranding 1. He's been in like a billion fucking video games. He's Troy Baker. Thank you. Troy Baker. That's him. Troy Baker was so good as Indiana Jones when we first watched, and you guys can look this up. When we first watched the first trailer for Indiana Jones 2 years ago, people in chat unironically thought that it was like an AI voice match for Harrison Ford. Like they took Harrison Ford's voice, they put it in like AI, and they like spit it out. And to like make it like that perfect because it sounded exactly like Indy. But like I've heard Troy Baker in like 15,000 different roles, and I was like, it's actually Troy Baker, and I could tell. And then we looked it up, and I was fucking right. He's so fucking good. Troy Baker is insane. He's so fucking good. So yeah, Troy Baker 100%. 100%. I think, oh god, what's her fucking name? Ghost of Yotai lady. Oh, Best Indie. We should write Best Indie. Yeah. Ghost of Yotai lady. The Asian girl. I don't think she was particularly great. But I think she will absolutely... She's like Oscar bait. She's like, you know, they have to give her the vote because of Oscar bait. Jennifer English, she is. Jen English is right there. These three, I'm 100% sure about. Because this Expedition 33, there's no way that these three are not in Expedition 33. Best story? For Ghost of Yotai? I don't think so. I think a lot of people didn't like the story nearly as much. They said it was very derivative. But I think for sure Ghost of Yotai will get a nod here. And it'll like bump out like so many other good actors. Who does not deserve it. I think Snub will be for sure. The other guy from KCD. The one who plays the prince. He's really fucking good. He's like, he nails his role. Also, Dispatch will be completely snub here. For sure, I would not give it to Ghost of Yotai lady. I would absolutely put Aaron Paul. Erika Ishii. Thank you. Erika Ishii is completely, absolutely fucking overrated. As a voice actress, she's okay, she's good, but she does not belong in this conversation. Absolutely not, and it's not even close. I'm sorry. It's so fucking Oscar bait. And like when I read the reviews for Ghost of Yotai, people were bending over backwards in game journalism, like literally sucking her dick. And I was like, dude, there's no shot, man. And I saw some of the, you know, things for Ghost of Yotai and everything like that, and I was like, it's all right. It's not bad, but like it's just not even in the conversation. Like you're comparing it to Expedition 33, who's gonna steal three votes for sure. Like it's not even close. Charlie Cox, who in 4 hours basically made the entire beginning of the game for everyone. Like the entire game for everyone. Like everyone was fucking loving Charlie Cox. And then Ben Starr, who plays like the other main guy who we've not even met yet. And Jennifer English, who's the main girl in Expedition 33. And it's just absolute fucking cinema. That entire game. I bet you, like, we're gonna see Expedition 33 in, like, best soundtrack. We're gonna see it in best narrative. We're gonna see it in best design. We're gonna see it in, like, fucking every award. Fully deserved, by the way. Fully deserved. But yeah, I think Tom McRae has to be here. Tom McRae for KCD2 has to be on here. Troy Baker has to be on here. And I would put Aaron Paul on here. Everyone did a good job. Laura Bailey did a great job and everything like that. But I think Aaron Paul for sure deserves a nod here. But he's not going to get it. It is still split between actors and actresses. It's one category. One category. Good question, Fee. 100% one category. Previous years, they used to split. I think it was like last year was the first year they combined it. And it was literally to save time because they wanted to show more fucking trailers. Which was so stupid. Best Indie. I don't know if Expedition 33 will be on the list because Expedition 33 might be too big, but I'm still going to put it on here because I don't care what metric they should use. Expedition 33 should be on here. I think Silk Song is absolutely a shoo-in for Best Indie nomination. 1,000,000%. I think Peak is a shoo-in for Best Indie nomination as well. What else? Hades 2. Hades 2 is fine. Repo. I don't think Repo will be on here. I think Repo might be one of those games that's snubbed. Maybe Repo? You think Repo? I'll put Repo down here as a not sure. Maybe it deserves it. I never played it. People have been, like, waxing poetic how much they love it, which is totally fair. I just don't see it. You know, I just don't see it. Because there's too many choices. We've had an amazing year. Like, 2025 is one of the best years of gaming that we've had, like, all told, in years. Winners D's nuts. I knew it. What else for Best Indie? What else do they count as indies? Like, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 does not count as indie. That's double A game. For sure. I would say Dispatch. This is like the resurrection of Telltale. Schedule 1. Ooh. This would be my list. Yeah. What else do you think is a possibility? We could put it under snubs. I think Schedule 1 absolutely deserves to be on there. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Blueprints. Holy fuck. What was the other one? Ball Pit? Nah, critics don't care about Ball Pit. If it was user choice, Mage, 100%, yes, but it's not user choice. Deltarune. Deltarune probably deserves to be on here as well. But what do we get rid of? You know, maybe Dispatch doesn't get on here even. Maybe we put Dispatch onto the not sure snub. And we put Blueprints on in Dispatch's place. I think you're absolutely right about Blueprints. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. I'll put Dispatch here. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I don't think it'll nomination. I think it definitely gets one for Indie. Also, Game of the Year. I think we should put Blueprints on here as well, because I completely forgot about that game. But yeah, people fucking love Blueprints. For an entire month, nothing. People were just talking about Blueprints and nothing else. So yeah, Blueprints is a great call. Best ongoing. Wuwa, for sure. Warframe, for sure. FF14, yep, for sure. Helldivers. BG3. Fortnite? You think Fortnite? All right, I can go with Fortnite. I can fuck with that. All right, I think that's a good list. Yeah, Warframe. Yeah, I think there's no way Warframe does not get a nom. Yeah, WoWam 100%, Warframe 100%, Helldivers and F14 100%, BD3 I'm 100%. Fortnite I'm not so sure on, but I think it sounds okay. So yeah, I think that's a good list.